You know, I'm moving out, man. It's like, I don't know how to feel. I really don't. You know, this place I've been living in, downtown here, this particular unit got me through the pandemic. I was here alone, making music, editing videos. Who knows what I was doing in here during the pandemic, but it got me through. I got through it through the grace of God. You know, I made music to aid the pain that was going on in the world, and to aid the pain that I was going through with being in solitude and shedding and trying to transform and figure out who I am during this time of being alone and isolation. Man, this place has done so much for me. And like, it's bittersweet to move on. It's time to move on. I'm blessed though. At the end of the day, I'm blessed. You know, we talk about, you know, I'm overwhelmed with work. It's so much work. You know, I got all these things going on. And like, how can I juggle all these things? To whom much is given, much is required. Say that again. To whom much is given, much is required. A person like me of my caliber that is getting these things, that is going through these things, is going through these things for a reason, because he knows that I can get through it and go through it and continue to go through it. But as you're about to break through, you're gonna get hella storms, trials and tribulations. You're gonna gotta outlast the storm. Once you outlast the storm, everything else from there is like clear as day. But you gotta make it to that point. You gotta go through the mud, you gotta go through life, you gotta go through experiences, you gotta go through relationships, you gotta go through people, you gotta go through emotions, you gotta go through so much. And you're still gonna be going to a place when you get to that place. But the place that I'm talking about right now is peace and clarity, and not being subjected to the world, not letting the world taint you, and not letting being in the world change who you is. Because the world can change you in a heartbeat.
A little words don't play, a little play, no gunplay. Put the guns down, Chicago, we need to live today.
It's great. It's great. It's great.
I like that. I just want to have something new hit my ears, yo. You know what I'm saying? You know that feeling when like something new hits your ears? It's just like, oh my God. It's like, what? The absolute that I just hear. I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play. This sounds like something I want right now. This sound like something I wrong right now. This sound like I want my song. This sound like a song I can sing. I got a lot of music that I've been working on for the past couple years.
I miss the earth so much. I miss my wife. I miss the earth so much. I miss my wife.
And like soft, just in my own little space creating music.
It never really mattered too much to me that you were just too damn old for me.
I be making all type of scores, so whether it ranges from like hip hop, contemporary, classical, soul. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay. I'm about to play this one right here called LIA. LIA standing for Living in America. It was an interview with James Brown did back in the day. He was just being James Brown in the interview. And so like I heard it and I wanted to sample it and do a little extra with it, but I was like, man, just let it play through and put some 808s on it. And I was like, I think my boy Miguel was in the studio with me. And we just played the interview, and then I started laying down the 808s like, boom,
Ready, James?
boom, boom,
Now I understand.
and let the interview play. And I was like, okay,
Now I understand.
hold on. Yeah.
The women love you when you get out there. The women love you when you get out there.
Moo and Ike, we got baby, spare ribs, roast beef, hot links, and more to give. Cube steaks, hot dogs, rib tips, ooh, pork chops, turkey wings, and chicken wings too. Give me a wave if you like catfish. Jump up if it's your favorite dish. Tommy likes ribs and chicken wings. If you like you, let me hear you scream. Wave for catfish. Scream for ribs. Ooh and oink.
Expression. Mother Nature is my nature. I gotta stay at home. Mother Nature is my nature. I always knew at one point. Mother Nature is my nature. Shout out to Kane living out in Colorado. We got your back, son. You already know we deep like Michael Jackson. God damn it, can I date you? I'ma talk about that real shit when I got my flow. Okay, okay, okay. I'm in it, I never look. No look past, best believe I keep the gas. Already know I'm in the past like mashed potatoes. I had to give it all up, so I can level up. Too much sugar, damn I got a booger, best believe I'm gonna hook her. Counting my wins, getting my blessings through all my lessons and all of my transgressions and my confessions and all everybody in the levy. Shout out to Alex Levy. Yeah, I'm gonna pass it. Yeah, I'm gonna last it. Yeah, I'm on the storm, best believe I outlast it. The morning show, shout out Steve Carell though. I'm off the rock, off the gone, off the top, off the dome, off the rock, off the loan, leave me alone. Good way, best believe I keep it on a good day or a bad day. I already know it's never a sad day. I pull up on the scene, best believe I keep it bad, bae. I already know I keep it bad, bae. I'm isolated up at home, I got the COVID now, but I will be back though. Don't be in my back though, be talking on behind my back though. I hear that smack talk though. Where is your pappy, your mama, your drama? I don't even need $1. I go to the scene, I go to Bahamas. I get up out the way when I move up on the wave, and I move up on the wave. Best believe we on the way. We on the way. We on the way.
Nobody else can possibly do it.
Can't keep me down for long. I already know you can't keep me down for long. Can't keep me down for long. Can't. Baby girl, I done told my story a million times. I done told my story a million times. You ain't on your shit when you talking your shit, when you talking your shit, when you talking to me. Talking to me when you coming to me while you talking in 3s and 4s and 5s and 6s. I already know they be tripping. I already know I be simping sometimes. I'm a Cancer Gemini.
I get so much peace and serenity, you know, being in Mother Nature and planting, you know, my flowers. You know, the older you get, you know, you go through life and experience things. You get out in the world and you obtain things that ain't tangible, things that you can't hold on to. Sometimes leave you with this urge to seek more than that, you know? It's a lot that people don't see, you know, especially as an artist. Everybody sees the art, but they don't see what the artists go through to make that art, what they gotta go to, the depths, the emotions, the feelings that they have to experience, the trials and tribulations they have to go through to get to a place to create what they create. Once I removed myself from worrying about what people think about me and who I should become and the world's pressures and not keeping up with the Joneses and just worrying about keeping up with me, finding the best version of me, that's when I truly start to see, you know, my life change and my business change and people change, of course, because they're like, who are you? And it's more so like, it's not about who are you in the sense of like, that ain't you, it's more so like people change. And my change and growth is for me. Your change and growth ain't for everybody. Your dreams ain't for everybody. Your goals ain't for everybody. You know, not everybody gonna see your dream the way you see your dream and your vision. That's why God gave it to you. Something that's special, you know, you hold on to that and you're protective of that, especially when you get to a place mentally where you understand that you and who you are can't always be around everybody, can't always be on the scene. You kind of find yourself in this place of being alone.
Oftentimes I'll pull down all the shades like I used to, just lay down in a room for 5 or 6 hours just alone. Just lay in that bed and get something back, some kind of juice. Just being away from people is one of the most marvelous fulfillments a man like me can have.
I currently have COVID. So I've been fighting through this thing for the past 2 weeks. Having to isolate, be away from nobody. Be away from nobody. Be away from nobody. Back in the day, I was nobody. I'm still nobody, but I'm somebody to somebody that think they can't come near this body. My mind is kind of out of body, but I'm in tune with my inner body.
my inner God, my inner man, that Cinnamon, that Nina Simone, that man, that Driver man, Driver till he be crazy. Don't be thinking we crazy, we just some niggas that ain't never been lazy, so we ain't never sitting on our backs, asking for handouts, asking for things, to everything with your hand out. I don't never ask for handouts, walking with my hand out. Everybody out here trying to get a free handout, but get your hand back, and I'ma get my man's back, the inner man, my confidence man. I had lost it on my way back then, but I'm back in my bag back now. I'm in the deep of the bottom of that bag right now. Give me some fries right now, come in town right now. Best believe I'm on the deep end mound right now. Shout out to BJ the Chicago kid, he from Chicago kid, I'm just a Chicago kid. What I do over here is like therapy, you know, it's like therapeutic to get away from my work, you know, from the world, you know, it's just so much sometimes, and like, you know, when I come over here to make music, it's my place of escape, you know, whether the song is good or bad, you know, just the process for me is like what makes me feel good, you know, it gives me this place of peace to kind of like separate, you know, everything that's going on in the world, whether that's from like work or everything that's going on with, you know, the injustice and Black Lives Matter and the police brutality, all those things, and like, you know, racism, and there's just so much that's going on in the world that like when I'm here, this is my place to kind of just let all that go and just kind of create something from that, you know, with what's going on, music that, you know, kind of like makes me feel good in this moment to kind of like go out there in the world and fight back again, you know, because, you know, this is like my power up, my charge up for me to keep continuing to be great in this world that is so jaded and tainted and so corrupt, you know. So like this is the one thing that keeps me pure and wholehearted, and like and it's my peace. On the back table. Yeah. Let me be. Let me be great. Ooh. Yeah.